Here at Davis Autosports, we are very excited to offer you this absolutely pristine 1999 Toyota 4Runner Limited. This is, of course, a four-wheel drive vehicle. This is a one-owner, CARFAX certified, guaranteed vehicle. Clean and clear title in hand, in-house, ready to sign over. Absolute impeccable service history. We have every single service record on this vehicle performed at a Toyota dealership using Toyota OEM authentic parts and fluids. If you're unfamiliar with us here at Davis Autosports, please pause this video, go to our website. It's Davis, D-A-V-I-S, AutoSports.com. We specialize in this generation 4Runner. We've been selling them for years and years. Very well known for our 4Runners and our Tacomas. We typically specialize in these trucks with back of 100,000 miles, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 miles. If you go to our website, you'll see a ton of low mileage 4Runners that we previously sold. Even on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, on the right side are going to be suggested videos where we probably have about 40 or 50 4Runner videos alone just on YouTube. Reason I'm telling you guys this is we have a ton of experience with these trucks, and being that we specialize in them with low miles, we rarely sell them with high miles. This is the nicest 4Runner we have ever had in as a company with the miles it has. This 4Runner has 189,000 miles and truly is one of the nicest, cleanest ones we've ever had in, and we've had them in with 20, 30, 40,000 miles. This thing is absolutely impeccable for the year and miles. The first portion of this video, I'm just going to show you guys the condition of it, and then I'll go into a little bit more detail information about the unit. But it's been incredibly well serviced, extremely well taken care of, only one owner, and it truly shows just as nice as some of my brand new 8,000 mile units that I have. So starting off with the front driver fender and fender flare, extremely clean, beautiful pearl metallic paint. Not sure if the camera is able to pick it up, but it's got some silver flake, even a little bit of blue in it. Just a very pretty color. And then of course your flares and your trim molding and all that are a silverish gray color. One incredible thing, it still has the original Toyota windshield and there's no imperfections in it at all. Same goes with all the glass all the way around the vehicle. It's all original. I mean, the pillar isn't in perfect condition. The side mirror, take a look down the driver's side of the vehicle. It is, I'm going to go ahead and scan the entire side for you guys. The body on this thing is truly a must-see in person to really appreciate it. The paint is extremely soft. We've done our full paint correction service on this vehicle. If you're unfamiliar with that, you can go to our website under our reconditioning page to get familiar with the paint correction service. It's about a 2.5 day service that we do on the paint, and the end result is just absolutely beautiful. Check out the trim going all the way down. Extremely clean. Side steps in great condition. Go ahead and switch angles so you can see all different angles of the vehicle. We shoot these videos for you guys just to show you every nook and cranny of the vehicles, because most of our customers do buy these sight unseen, and we really try to bridge that gap. We are shooting this in high definition, so if you're watching this, please make sure to select the HD option on YouTube. If you haven't been doing so, please rewind it and select the HD option. I mean, down to the flares, how clean they are. Not a lot of nicks anywhere on the vehicle. The mud flap, the rear part of the bumper, it's just, I mean, it's as new as you're going to get. I mean, if you were to see this vehicle, you would think that it maybe has 10 or 15,000 miles. It's that nice. So on the entire vehicle, The only thing to remotely beat the vehicle up on is you have very tiny nicks on the bumper. We're shooting this in HD from 4 feet away. You can't even notice them. They're very, very small. That's probably the biggest one right there. We have a paint booth here. We'll be more than happy to paint it if requested, but I mean, they are just so small that it's not needed in my opinion. Front grille in great condition. Check out that hood. Absolutely beautiful. Of course, the Limited gives you the color matched bumpers, fender flares, side step, all color chromatic, color keyed. Driver's or passenger side of the vehicle is just as clean, just as nice as the driver's side. Brand new Virginia State inspection. Once again, side mirrors perfect. All the pillars are extremely clean. Little detail like all the trim on the vehicle is in perfect condition. I'm only showing you guys certain things because I deal with so many of these. So a lot of these rubber seals around the door handles, they get dry rotted and cracked up. These are soft, perfect, no imperfections anywhere. Just a lot of little signs on this vehicle that just show how nice it is and how well it was taken care of. Antenna housing, same thing. Usually they get cracked and all sorts of issues. No issues whatsoever. I'm going to go ahead and scan the entire passenger side. And if you guys are seeing anything on the footage, anything that looks like dings or scratches, it's not. It's just reflections. Take a look at that trim. I mean, this thing is truly incredible for the miles. You know, we really don't sell 4Runners with these miles at all. But the only reason we decided to sell this thing is because of the history behind it. One owner, all service records, condition. It's just an incredible truck. Most importantly, the undercarriage on this thing is absolutely rust free. We have a ton of pictures to show you guys that as well. On this back flare you have, I mean, this is the sort of stuff I mean, just a very tiny, and that's just, you know, but that's really, there's nothing you're going to see in person that you're not seeing on this footage and that I'm pointing out to you. All the emblems are in great condition. When we get these vehicles in, this is part of our 30,000 square foot facility where we work on all of our own cars. We do high performance upgrades, we do Jeep restorations, we build vehicles, we do absolutely a little bit of everything. When we get a vehicle like this in, we have 4 full-time mechanics and technicians, along with many other reconditioning guys and everything else. And these things go through a very tedious process. You can look at all of our videos on YouTube. We have a lot of people that subscribe and follow us and really appreciate our motto in our business. That's our compressor. Just give it 1 second. It's the receiver dryer to our compressor, just releasing moisture. You know, we get these vehicles in, run them through the shop, service them, whatever they need we do. They go through our reconditioning. We don't just get a vehicle in and put it up for sale. We spend a lot of time on them. We get them as clean, as nice, as serviced up as we can possibly get them and put them up for sale. So with that said, you know, we're not one of these dealers that gets a car in, spends no money and time on it and puts it up for sale and, you know, ask a, you know, below market or even fair market value. We put a lot of time into it. So obviously we sell a premier product, and because of that, they do bring good amount of money because of the quality of the vehicle. So I'm going to show you the interior real quick. Let me go ahead and pull this key out. The carpets are in phenomenal condition. No wear and tear, no stains. We did steam clean them. We do have our protected vinyl clear on top of it. And being a Diamond authorized dealership for WeatherTech, we have brand new WeatherTech floor mats throughout. The leather seats are in great condition. Full power seats. You have your side power button as well for your lumbar, which as you see works perfect. Does have their rear diff locking system, which is great. Leather seats look absolutely brand new. There are zero burns, dog hair, food. The back of the leather seats are perfect. This isn't baggy from stuff being in it. Everything is as clean as can be. The carpet underneath the floor mat is perfect. You have your rear cargo mat, all your original floor mats, your brand new WeatherTech floor mats, and your paperwork is in there. The headliner is in perfect condition as well. We are not putting these WeatherTechs down to cover up any stains. The carpets are extremely clean. The leather all the way around, I mean, is absolutely perfect. Go ahead and pull this mat out so you guys can see the carpet. Any darkness that you're seeing, those are just shadows. There are no stains in there whatsoever. I mean, check out the leather seats. I mean, just truly amazing. I mean, if this thing had 20, 30, 40,000 miles on the odometer, you would not contest it at all. Dash is in perfect condition. Wood grain has no issues. Of course, four-wheel drive. Like I mentioned, rear diff locking system, sunroof. Just truly a amazing vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and pop the hood for you guys as well. So I will be very open with you guys. Don't have to mention this at all, but just to be completely open as we are with our vehicles. Let me pop this hood real quick. Now the CARFAX report I will put on eBay for you guys to see. It does say it was involved in a minor accident years and years ago. It said it happened in the front of the vehicle. So here's what I'm going to tell you about that. These are the factory issued VIN plates. Only the factory can put those on. A dealership cannot even put those on. These are the bolts to the front fenders. This is an original fender. The original VIN plate and the bolts have never had been turned. When painted bolts have been quote unquote turned, which is taken on and off, you'll see the paint that's come off on the side. So nothing happened to this fender. This is the original framing and apron of the vehicle. These are original Toyota lights throughout the whole front of the vehicle. This is the original hood of the vehicle. Here's the driver's side front fender with the VIN plate. Once again, none of the bolts have been turned. So I don't know what happened. Nothing happened to the core of the vehicle. Nothing happened to the panels. I don't know if it was a maybe a fender bender. These are factory issue Toyota lights. So maybe it was a bump. I don't know. No damage, nothing replaced on the vehicle. But I just do want to point that out there. It's got a perfect title, perfect CARFAX minus the accident. Timing belt has also been replaced. I will tell you, years ago, I bought a brand new Tahoe and I parked downtown one night and I left it there, and I got back the next morning to pick it up, and one of my side mirrors, this was in Washington DC, one of my side mirrors had been hit from another car. So not having experience with CARFAX and all that sort of stuff, of course I called my insurance company. They said make a police claim and all that, so made that. had the vehicle for another 2 years. I go to sell it, and someone ran a CARFAX on it and said, hey, it said it was in an accident, it was struck on the side. Well, the mirror was hit with another mirror. I have had other people have had insurance claims on windshields before, whether it was hail that hit it or whatever, and CARFAX doesn't distinguish between an incident, an accident, a minor repair, or anything. So anything that an insurance claim is done on or a police report is done on, that gets reported. So the most important thing is you look at the vehicle itself. Original, 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 original. So whatever happened was very, very minor. So just wanted to point that out to you guys. All right, so enough babbling. I'm gonna go ahead and start this thing up. It is dark outside, so I'm gonna do my best showing you guys the driving portion of the video. Go ahead and start it and open the door. I wish I could spend more time driving this for you guys just to show you how nice this thing drives. I've already spent a lot of personal time in the vehicle driving it, along with my technicians as well. This thing drives 100%, absolutely zero issues. All the power components work exactly as they should. No issues whatsoever. That includes sunroof. A lot of times the digital cluster for the AC, these things are known to have issues. As you see, when I hit the fan, works absolutely as it should. The numeric temperature, perfect. As you see, the power antenna works. That noise you hear is just the epoxy floors. So at first we're gonna go ahead and cruise around for a little bit. When you hit bumps, this thing is very quiet. All the bushings and shocks and everything are perfect. I hope you guys can see this. It's very dark out, so I'm just gonna show the cluster, but we'll let this thing warm up a little bit. And for any of you guys buying this vehicle sight unseen, if you want me to do a longer video during the day, I will be more than happy to do so. But I can absolutely promise you, got some traffic at the airport right now. That's another thing to let you guys know. We are located at Richmond International Airport. So if you want to fly in to pick the vehicle up, we're right here. Those blue lights in the distance, that is the runway. You can actually, I'll drive down here. So we just left the front of our building. That's the road to the back of our building. And as you see those blue lights in the distance, that is the runway. There's a UPS loading up for the night, and there's FedEx right there. So we're that close. So if you want to fly in, we'll be more than happy to pick you up. We also ship out roughly 25 to 30 cars a month all over the country. Just a little light acceleration, get the engine warmed up. I mean, just extremely smooth driving 4Runner. The previous owner, you can tell, definitely just took such great care of this thing. Anyone that goes to the Toyota dealership and pays full dealership prices for their, typical servicing, you don't find that too often. I'm going to go ahead and close the sunroof. As you see that, if you can see that, that works perfect. Like I said, guys, everything in this thing functions exactly as it should. Temperature gauge is getting where it should, so we'll go ahead and do a hard acceleration. I mean, just these trucks are incredible. 189,000 miles, and it's just so smooth. Engine, transmission, no vibration. I'm driving with one finger. There's a semi truck coming my way, no hesitation at all. I mean, nothing on the wheel to hold it. I mean, just super smooth. Hard on the brakes, no vibration of the steering wheel at all. Full turn of the wheel, No power steering component noises. Go ahead and let off the wheel, goes right back into place. Do another hard acceleration. Perfect. I mean, just these third gen 4Runners are something else. That's why we love them. I mean, 189,000 mile 4Runner drives just as good as it did new. It's also been very well serviced and taken care of, and that has a lot to do with it as well. I mean, these trucks are known for going, I mean, literally 300, 400, 500,000 miles if taken care of. Most of the problems with these trucks, the reason they get off the road and die, it's not due to engine or transmission or powertrain. It's mostly rust, which leads me to what I mentioned earlier. This thing has no rust issues. The frame is beautiful. The floor pan is 100% perfect. I mean, it's just so nice underneath. Four-wheel drive works perfect. I have the heat on. It's nice and toasty in here. It's getting late, guys, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. And if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call directly, 202-491-9929. I really cannot stress enough how nice this 4Runner is cosmetically, mechanically, drivability, comfort. There's no odors inside. I'm a non-smoker. I can tell right away if a vehicle's been smoked in. I can tell if a vehicle has had a dog in it. You know, this thing is just as nice as can be. No delay going into reverse from drive or anything like that. So there you guys go. Beautiful 4Runner. Any questions? 202-491-9929. Thank you.